Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at Out of the Dirt, a task in Coconino to unlock the AFIM S1960. For this truck recovery, we're going to be using the Tuz Warthog, and let me show you what the plan is. So we're at the southwest outpost, and we're going to travel along this route to get to the truck, and then we're just going to pull it all the way along this coast, up over here, and deliver it to the outpost. And I will show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off from the southwest outpost, make our way across this bridge. If you don't have this bridge built yet, it is 75 spare parts. So we're going to go ahead. This is a very tight turn, so we're going to go ahead and make our way across the bridge. Once you get across the bridge, we're going to go ahead and climb on up over here. And then from here, we're going to go to the left, kind of towards this rock to get across this crack in the ground. Climb right on over that. And then we're going to make our way past these trees. And we're going to go up around this tree as well. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and climb over some rocks. And then we're going to go ahead and climb down these rocks until we get down to the bottom here. Once we get to the bottom, we're going to head to the left along the ridge. And we're going to go past these trees. Once you get past these trees, you'll see another bridge here. That is another 75 spare parts if you haven't built the bridge yet. So we're going to go ahead and go across the bridge here. Once we get across the bridge, we're going to go ahead and climb on up the hill. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and make our way down to the AFIM, which is down over here. So we're going to climb up on this rock on the left here, go down to this little sand area, and head over here. And from here, we'll be able to grab the winch onto the side of the truck and pull this thing over, just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get turned around so we can pull this thing out. Make sure we grab it from the rear of the truck, and we're just going to winch this thing closer to us. And the trick here is to pull this thing out without getting it caught on the rocks here. So we're going to be very careful to maneuver around these big rocks. Just like that, because there is that big rock that kind of sticks out in the middle there. So we want to go around that. And then we're going to head up to this low slope over by this tree here. And from here, we're going to go ahead and just climb right on up over here. And I'm actually going to pull the truck over this way just a little bit. Just like that. And now we're going to go ahead and go around to the front of the truck so we can pull it from the front. Just like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make our way up this hill here. Now we're going to go ahead and climb up these rocks. Turn on the engine here, give us a little bit more pulling power. And we're going to pull it right through the gap in the rocks here. Once we're up top, I'm going to shut it off. And we're going to make our way across this little puddle here. Once we get across the puddle, we are going to make our way down. So we're going to go over this rock here and climb on down. And we're going all the way down here. I don't know why that is over there. That should be right there. There we go. Just fix my waypoints real quick. Alright, once we've made it down to the shoreline, we're going to go ahead and just follow the ridge right along the shore here. You're going to weave in between trees, go over rocks. And once we get over here, there's a big crack in the ground here, so we're going to stay to the left right against the wall. Get us right over it. Excuse me. Alright, once we've made it over here, we're going to go up onto this left side, up on this higher ledge. That's going to get us around this massive crack there. And we're going to continue on our way, staying right along the wall here. Got a nice tight corner. You got to watch out for that crack there. We're going to go ahead and make our way over these rocks here. Again, avoiding all these deep crevices in the ground. We got one more here, so we're going to stay to the left side, climb right over the rocks. And here's where things kind of get a little bit more simple. We don't really have too many big cracks on the ground, but we're going to stay to the left, go around this big rock here. And we're coming up on another bridge, so if you don't have this bridge built, it is once again another 75 spare parts. So this is the tricky part here. We want to make sure the truck goes right over the bridge here, so we want to make sure we pull the truck close to us here. Make sure it goes right over the bridge, just like that. So once we get across the bridge, we're going to scale on down here, go around this rock, and make our way up towards these trees. And we're going to go right in between these trees here. And we're going to go ahead and make our way all the way over to this little pond here. And we're going to go right along the perimeter of this pond here, going in between the trees here. Over the rock. Around the trees. Once we make it over here, we're going to climb up into the left here. And we're going to stay all the way to the right side here, so we can climb up this hill. Turn the engine on, get a little power going over. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and just make our way nice and slow down these rocks here. Very carefully down the rocks. Once we make it over here, we're going to go in between these rocks here, down to this dried out riverbed. Once we make it over here, we're going to climb up. And we're going to head towards this tree as we make our way around this big rock formation here. And from here, we're going to go ahead and just make our way right on over to the outpost, which is the drop-off point. Just like that. And now the AFIM S1960 is yours. So, hope you guys enjoyed this truck recovery guide. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.